Okay, let's just keep it real. We've all been in that relationship that we know we just need to let it go, but we keep coming back even when every single molecule in our body tells us to run the other way. Okay, maybe not all of us, but my point is that's how I feel about horror games, okay? Because it's scary, right? And you need to run the other. You know what? Just let's just move on. And if you've been around, or maybe you've just seen me in recent past, you've probably seen me play a horror game here live on stream. Oh, hell no. What is that? I'm not infected, so you don't eat me, right? That how this works? Oh, shit. Okay. Nah, bro. Well, get ready for another thrilling horror adventure as we take a look at the upcoming release of Silent Hill Townfall. This gaming series needs absolutely no introduction because for many of us, this was the first memorable psychological horror game that we've played. And if you're anything like me, Silent Hill PT still haunts you to this day. Developers at Springberg are delivering the next iteration of this suspenseful classic, and I am super excited but terrifiably worried at the same exact time. Keep in mind, the name Screenburn is named such because their goal is to burn the image of what you experience into your brain forever. So that's terrifying. Let's talk about it. There are some games you look forward to. There are other games that you would just rather not even know existed. And then there's Silent Hill sitting right there smack dab in the middle. Over the years with this franchise, I have experienced a wide range of emotions, although mostly the emotion of fear. Silent Hill games will forever be a recognizable and household name for gamers whether you play them or not. The lore for the town of Silent Hill is amazing and is worthy of its own video and praise, but the franchise has since broken out of the town of Silent Hill and have taken more recent titles to different countries and time periods to tell a more conscious story, while still staying true to Silent Hill's intense horror style of gaming, with Silent Hill F taking place in Japan and highlighting some of the challenges and trauma that can come from growing up in Japan as a young woman in the 1960s. And now we have Townfall, taking place in St. Emilia, a fictional town in Scotland, and it features a rumored American named Simon Ordell, who somehow has washed up from the water to this town. Now, there are a lot of stories and lessons you can tell with the premise of a Black American being essentially docked against his own will in a strange town, needing to immediately learn how to simply survive. But whatever takeaway we get from this story is sure to be one that many people like myself can connect with. Simon is determined to quote unquote put things right, and although it is not clear what that means, we can safely assume that this narrative driven story is going to be an emotional roller coaster that will also have you sleeping with one eye open at night. Now, on the topic of visuals, Townfall is made with Unreal Engine, and as you could probably guess, it looks amazing. Skin detail is remarkable. Well, for the characters who have actual skin, but the monsters also look impressively terrifying and detailed, with some really gruesome and disturbing animations that this engine takes full advantage of. Fear the truth behind the static. For fans of the franchise, you'll be either happy or terrified to know that the iconic radio that former Silent Hill games use is back in this first-person thriller. It is called the CRTV, and it acts as a guide that not only gives you information on your objective, but also helps you spot dangerous monsters through objects like walls and cars, so that you can use stealth to navigate through St. Emilia, only using combat as a last resort when your back is against the wall. Questions that remain are exactly what does Simon need to make right in this town? What happened to this town in the first place, and who is Zoe and how is she connected to Simon?
Zoe?
I I'm also interested to know why Simon has an IV attached to his arm, with a medicine bag that seems to be actively giving him medicine as you play the game. Which makes you wonder, does this have anything to do with what Simon is experiencing, and does this have any connection with Nurse Zoe, who he is actively looking for? There are multiple different endings to this game as well, and it is based solely off of players' actions and decisions, leading to a high replayability for those who are brave enough to experience this more than once. With all these questions and so many more, I just can't wait to get my hands on this game when it releases for PS5 and PC on September 24th. And I will be playing this game right here live on stream for your entertainment, my embarrassment. So if you're interested in that, please hit the subscribe button and like the video if you've made it this far. And let me know in the comment section, are you interested in playing this game for yourself, or are you more interested to watch someone else play this game from a safe distance? I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. I will see you on the next video. Peace.